Here it is, you guys. Got the check from Chicago Title. There should be a couple, there should be more, but we got a couple closing that kind of not fell through, but need to be pushed back. Show it to you guys. Happy Monday, you guys. Welcome to my channel, Wholesale to Million. My name is Khang. Today is also Memorial Day, so I want to say thank you so much to all the vets that serve for the country. Thank you so much. So today, you guys, we are going to drive for dollars. All right, for those of you who are starting out with very, with very little or very low budgets, as in cash-wise. Driving for dollar is another strategy to find a motivated seller, basically looking for a distressed property. And I'm going to tell you guys a little bit more of what to look for as we go. But, I'm trying to find multiple ways to take this car out. So today, I'm taking you guys for a ride, and we are going to do drive for dollars and driving neighborhoods. And I'm going to share with you guys kind of some things to look for. I don't do so much. I actually don't do drive for dollar anymore now because we have built up our cash, and so we just basically spend it on direct mail, postcard, and marketing. So I don't do drive for dollar anymore. But when I first started out, obviously you didn't have the budget, so you got to do whatever you needed to do. So I was doing obviously trying to find all the freeway, instead of the payway, and then hit those freeway first, and then once I build up the cash, then closing your deals, etc. Then I start looking into more of the payway of what I can do with the money I have, and try to obviously leverage up and not spending so much time doing the things that maybe you can have someone else do it. But anyways, I mean, some people might enjoy doing the drive for dollars, even if they, even if things start going and rock for them. I just don't do it anymore. I spend that time, hang out with the wife and just do the stuff that we like. But anyways, you guys, here goes. So let's start the engine. Oh man, I love starting the engine on this car. So let's go. I'm gonna actually put you guys here up on the moonroof. Hold on a second. Okay. And I got my notepad. I used this when I first started out. Oh man, and it was a mess, but we're driving for $1, so I'm gonna tell you what I'm using this for. Make sure I have my pen. Got it, got the pen, got the notepad, so we're ready to rock and roll. It is right now 8:30-ish. So we're gonna let the engine warm up a little bit here before we go. But for those of you who are new to the channel and who's interested in learning about wholesaling and how you can actually do it virtually too, if you want, sorry, for some reason that got cut out. So for those of you who are new to the channel, who's liking real estate, who are interested in learning about wholesaling and how you can do it virtually. That's exactly what I teach you guys in my channel. Getting stuff that I learned when I first started and stuff that I will be learning, and then I'm going to share with you guys so you guys can duplicate and create your own success. But basically right now, I mean, that's all we do is we do wholesaling, and we do it virtually, where I don't see the seller, I don't see the buyer, I don't see the property, and we're able to do this all over the phone, electronic signature. We don't go to the title company. Basically, if that's something you guys are interested in and want to learn how to make money wholesaling houses, smash the subscribe button. And if you do enjoy this video, and if it add any kind of value to you, even a little bit, then don't forget to smash that thumbs up for me. But we're gonna wait until the engine warm up a little bit here, and then we can start. But man, you guys, I got this car, and within like a week, I already put 1,000 miles into it. So I'm now past the breaking point of this car, so I can really enjoy the car. So anyways, let me pop you on the moonroof here, and then we can get rocking and rolling. Oh, that's where I'm gonna do it. Can you guys see? Wait, it's gotta come down. Hold on a second. Just want to be able to at least have you guys see outside where I'm driving. I don't know if that's gonna work. Hold on a second. Let me move it over here. Sorry guys, I don't have like a high-tech camera or anything like that. I'm just putting my iPhone onto a... Oh man. Pretty soon you guys won't be able to see anything. Hold on a second. Yep, you won't be able to see anything. Let me see here. Okay, at least you can see my steering wheels in a little bit. Okay, so I hope you guys are okay with that. Actually, you can see me in the rear mirror there, so hopefully that will... Okay, so let's go drive for dollars, and I'll share with you guys kind of some stuff to look for. But to be honest with you, when I first started, I did not know, I did not know what driving for a dollar is. But, obviously I watched some YouTube video, but I didn't know kind of what to look for and things like that until I got my mentor, and he came out, hired my mentor. He came out and he was kind of showing me, what kind of neighborhood to look for, what kind of things to look for on the outside of the property. So that way you can, basically know what to look for. So I think the car has, okay, the car's warm up, so we're good to go. I would have put it in Sport Plus, but you know what? We're gonna be driving around in neighborhood at about almost 9 o'clock now, so let's go ahead and keep it in comfort mode so it's not so loud. Oh shoot, man, I love this car. Gosh, you guys, I'm trying to find all kinds of excuses to take this car out. But anyways, sorry you guys, my phone holder here, it's not long enough, otherwise I could have put you guys on the windshield so you guys can kind of see, but maybe I should move it to the windshield so you guys can see kind of what I'm looking for. Okay, maybe I have to try to figure this out. But let me know if this is okay. So basically what we're gonna do is that you want to look for old neighborhood. So old neighborhood means, houses that are built in, obviously the older the better, because you're not gonna find any distressed property. You're not gonna find, you're not gonna likely, that's the word, I'm sorry, you're not gonna likely find houses that are in needs of work, okay, in a newer neighborhood. So we would typically want to go for an older neighborhood, anything that's built in, obviously from the 1900s all the way till 1980s, 87, 89, and things like that. Once you start, going to a nicer neighborhood, then it's hard to find properties that needs work, okay? And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for older neighborhood, distressed property, which means houses that are, with high growing grass, or maybe the roof is, maybe the roof has some tarp over it. Any sign of the house either vacant or needs work, and you can pretty much tell when you are driving for dollars looking for these kind of properties. And it's all about awareness. I mean, before my wife and I got into real estate, I mean, we were driving the same streets home every single day, but we were never aware because we didn't know about real estate, and we didn't know obviously about fix and flip. We didn't know about wholesaling. So driving across those houses to us is like, oh wow. It wasn't like, oh my gosh, that's the house where it's screaming my name. It's saying, hey Khang, buy me. And that's what my mentor was saying when we went to drive for dollar. He said, you want to look for a house that's screaming your name and said, buy me, fix me up. Fix me up. So so now when my wife and I do drive, and obviously I look at houses all the time now, just because you're in the business, and you are aware, so you start looking at properties, and we were like, wow, yep, that's the property we want to get under contract. So let me see here. Okay. I'm gonna go to some, hopefully you guys be able to see, not just seeing my steering wheels. It seems like that's all you're seeing. I'm not sure how else I would do it. I guess I can put it on the windshield and then flip it, and then flip the phone around. Okay, maybe that's what I should do. So I'm gonna try to pull in here, or maybe I put it here and then you guys can see it outside. Okay, hold on a second. I'm gonna try to pull it in to here. So here I'm pulling into like here it's behind Goodwills, and when my family and I first came over to, I'm gonna U-turn. When my family and I first came over to America, it's Value Village and Goodwill are the store that we go to get all of my you know, back to school stuff, all the clothing. So it has been an amazing journey. So let me see here. Maybe I'll put this for right here, and then, no, that's gonna get in my way of driving. Jeez. Hold on a second. Let me see here. Maybe that? Okay, let me know if that works. Whoops, maybe I'll, whoops, sorry. Yeah. Turn it around like this. Okay, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna check to see, make sure you guys can see what I need you to see. Not sure what up. All right, you guys, sorry about for the incoming call. And for some reason, when I put it on the windshield, I'm just gonna put it here now, and then when I come to across a piece of property, then I will take the phone down, and then I'll show you guys the property, because it kind of feel like it's gonna fall. So let me see here. So I think I've seen one here, so I'm gonna show you guys here without obviously being, so you can see that house there, that one there seems like it does need some work. Okay, there's people living there, so obviously you don't want to be disrespectful. Huge speed bump. Sorry about that, you guys. I got an incoming call. So actually this is not too bad. I can actually see it in the phone, what you guys are seeing. So we're just driving and see. Okay, like this house here. I'm gonna show you guys really quick here. So this is the kind of stuff that we're looking for. So let me see here. God, this car is loud. Hold on a second. So as you guys can see here, this house here. Like that house there. Okay, so you guys can see that house. The grass looks like needs to be, I hope you guys can see that. It has the roof needs a new roof. The gutters is hanging down. Also too, it has a plastic bags over some of the front windows. So obviously those are the kind of house that we're looking for. So what I'm gonna do is that you can write down the property address, and then what I'm gonna go do is when I get home later is we're going to send them a letter, okay? And like I said, I also go down and then I'll handwrite these notes here. But there were a couple neighbors standing on the front of the property. And for those of you who are fearless, which I actually do, I actually do too, is I actually get out and ask the neighbor if they know who the owner is, if the property is vacant. And I sometimes even knock on the door, and I will say, hey, my name is Khang. I'm with a local investment company, and we're looking to buy some properties in the area for cash. Are you, or you do know anyone that's interested in in selling or in getting a free, no risk, no obligation cash offer? And a lot of times they would say yes, no, sorry, shut the door on you. But it's all about, it's all about going on to the next one, and then on to the next one. So, and obviously we know in this business, it's all, you're not gonna get a yes. It's more of a no. And then if you're consistent and persistent enough, then you get a yes. But and it's the one that keeps on going. It's the one that's obviously going to get deals and going to be successful. The one that gets a no or two or three no, breaks down and said, oh man, this business is not for me, I can't take this, then obviously you're gonna give up. Because when you get I'm saying, for those of you who are not used to getting rejections and people yelling at you, screaming at you, cussing at you over the phone, it can get pretty bad, right? And we actually got some of our VA, and some of our VA actually cry because obviously we sent out a bunch of marketing, and we would get called in, and seller would cuss at them, yell at them, scream at them. And they're like, oh my god, I'm just working for the company. And it's just over time, and a lot of them had never experienced that before. Some of them does cry, and some of them end up saying, hey, this is not for me, quit, and we have to hire a new one on. So yeah, so you're gonna get a lot of that, and it's all about, don't take it personal. Just don't take it personal. Just think that, hey, you know what? I'm just working for this company. This is my job. This is what I need to do. If I don't do it, I don't get paid. So just think it like that. You're just one of the employee, and if you don't do your job, you don't do what you're supposed to do, then you're not going to get paid, and your job is to do your job. And, in every business, there's a good and there's a pro and there's a con, right? There's good and there's bad. And so getting scream at, yell at, cuss at, swear at, it's part of the business, and it's just something you just have to get used to. All right, and once you, obviously, like I said, once you level up and scale up where you have the cash, then you can hire VA and you can hire other people, and they're going to be the one that's going to handle all the screaming, the yelling, and the cussing instead of you. So, we haven't found anything good. Let me go down to this neighborhood here. Man, we've been driving for a while. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, don't forget to smash that thumbs up for me. Haven't subscribed to the channel and you're interested in learning about wholesaling, then smash the subscribe button. Join the family, join the channel, join the journey, and let's get you do your first wholesale deal, or let's get you scale up to do, however much you want to do. You in this business, once you learn how and master how to do it, you know, you can turn your annual income, whatever you're making right now, into monthly, even weekly. And you know, I'm not just saying that because I did it. So if I can do it as a high school dropout, knowing nothing about real estate, when my wife and I got in, know nothing about real estate, didn't know what laminate flooring is, didn't know what drywall, sheetrocks, didn't know what any of that is, right? I didn't even know what the word siding mean, to be honest with you. Believe it or not, I didn't know what siding means, all right? So if you tell me that, hey, you know, the siding needs to be done, I don't know what that is. You have to tell me, hey, the outside of your house, those boards that you see, that needs to be replaced. And then I'd be like, oh, okay, so I know what you're talking about. So when I first got in, I completely don't know anything about real estate, and that's the one thing that scares me, because my wife said, hey, we're going to take all of our hard-working money, dump it into real estate. We're going to start out, you know, we're going to fix and flip properties. And man, I was so scared. But a lot of times, you know, when you do, if for some reason, when you do what you fear, you know, when you do what you fear, sometimes there, you know, from my experience, there has been really good things that come from it. Okay, so, you know, and so if I can do it, I used to make, you know, I work at a company for 8 years. It took me probably 5 years or so to get to the point. I started out making $8.50, and it took me 5 years to get to the point where I was making $30,000 a year. All right, I was making $30,000 a year, so minus taxes and things like that, I'll probably bring home about let's just say 25, right? Just be even. Let's just say 25. But it took me 5 years to get to that point, and I worked at that company for another 3 years, so a total of 8 years of my life, because I wasn't aware, and I obviously, you know, my family wasn't entrepreneur. I wasn't surrounded by people that, or you know, investor or anything like that. No connections. My wife, no connections. You know, it's just my family and I came over from Vietnam, come over here dirt poor, you know, with nothing. And when we're back in our country, man, you guys won't believe it. I tell you, you know, we live in a mud hut. Grew up very, very poor, extremely poor, and education in Vietnam, you have to pay for schooling. You have to pay for education. All right, it's not free. So I wasn't. I didn't get to go to school when I was back in my country. So I'm telling you guys, if I can do it, you guys can do it too. All it takes is hard work, determination, focus, the drive, the sacrifice that you will have to do to be successful in this business. And for us, we're willing to do all of that. We're willing to sacrifice whatever's needed to be sacrificed. We're willing to do whatever it takes morally, right? Nobody needs to get hurt. You're not stepping on anybody's toes. So I just want to make sure that I'm clear with that. Most people think like you have to step on people's toe, you have to run people over or something like that to be successful in business, and that's not how I want to do it. But you know, we're willing to grind, willing to work, willing to put in the time, the energy, and try to make it happen. And to us, it's like, you know what? It's already proven that it has worked. It's already proven that multiple hundreds and thousands of people have made money in this business. And if they can do it, so can I, right? And that's what keeps us the faith and the belief to keep on going and knowing that this business, it's already been proven. It's not like you're trying anything new. It's not like you're trying anything that you don't know if it's going to work or not, right? You know it worked. You just need to keep on going at it. Yeah, so it took us 6 months or so to get our first deal. It was a fix and flip deal through an agent. Obviously, I know no constructions. I didn't know anything about houses, but obviously you don't need to know, right? If you have the money, you just hire out. And my mentor helped me, you know, with the contractor, help subbing, hiring a GC with everything out. And it took us about 4 or 5 months or so, finished the project, sold it, and made $50,000 net after all the commission, closing costs is being paid. Made $50,000 on that deal. But if you guys haven't watched all my other video, how I convert and go from flipping into wholesaling, then you should check it out, because that's all we do now is wholesale, and I recommend wholesaling to anybody versus fix and flip. It's the lifestyle. you know, it's the life here. This property here looks vacant, so I'm gonna go get down, finally find a house here. So I'm going to actually reverse. It seems like somebody might be working on it, but it looks vacant to me. So we're gonna go down. I'm gonna reverse in, and I'll show you guys kind of what I'm looking for when driving for dollars. Whoa. Okay. There's a white van here. So it looks like they're probably working on it or something, but let me go down and show you. Maybe I'll turn it off. And then I'll take my notepad with me and a pen. Actually, I'm gonna write it right now. Yep, it looks vacant. It looks like somebody's working on it, but it's okay. Even if somebody working on it, so I'll just put the date here. Today's May, what is it, 28th, 2018. So I'll put, hi, my name. Can you guys see that? You guys can see that? Perfect. Hi, my name is Khang. So you guys can see, I want to buy your house. I'm not gonna even put the address here. I should, but I want to buy your house. I want to buy your house. We will buy as is condition. Okay, we will buy as is condition. We pay cash. Whoops. We pay cash and can close on the day of your choice. Okay. Please give me a call. And then I'll put my phone number. I'll put my phone number here. And as you guys can see, it doesn't have to be perfect. You know, maybe for some of you guys say, Khang, I wouldn't even take you seriously because of your handwriting. But I'm just telling you that it has worked for me. So it has worked for me. So I didn't have any problem with it. Phone number, and then I look forward to talking to you. Looking forward to speaks to you. Thank you. You know, so basically I want to make it real, you know, just so you just make it like it's personal. But, you know, for some of you, like I said, saying, hey, Khang, with that handwriting, I wouldn't even take you seriously. But you know what? If they are motivated and needing to sell the property, they're gonna call. And when they call that's when you talk on the phone, and that's when you want to be good at talking on the phone. So as you guys can see here, I see through the windows, and whoa. Well, it looks vacant. Obviously, it looks like investor is working. Somebody's just bought this property here and is working on it. But it's okay, we can still leave our notes and we can connect with this investor. And I have done that where they call and they like, hey, you know what, got your notes here, but we're not looking to sell the property. We actually buy properties in the area. We're investor also in the area, looking to buy, fix, and flip. And that's where you would get your cash buyer, okay? So I'm gonna put in notes here. Man, when I first started, I was putting notes on their windows, on their door. I just want to make sure that, you know, that because obviously you want people to, you know, the notes without them seeing is nothing. So you want to make sure that they can see it. So I used to like, that worked. I used to tape it on the windows, a couple of the windows. I put it on the doors. I shove it in their mailbox. I try to do whatever is needed. But as you guys can see, it's a really, really, really nice house. It's a really cute, it looks very historical. It has the historical look. I don't even know if that's a word. Historic look. But as you can see, someone's working on it. They're putting new windows in, so it's gonna look really nice. This here is a really good neighborhood. So this house here, I don't know how many bedroom and bathroom, but if, let's just say if it's a 3-2 in this neighborhood, it's probably gonna go in like the mid-4. It's really good neighborhood. So anyways, just to show you guys, that's what I would do. But anyways, I think that's it today. Seems like we're only one house. Maybe I'll drive around a little bit, 5 more minutes or so, and then I gotta go and do my thing. The wife wanted to go do some shopping, so we're probably gonna end up doing that. Our VA does work today. I know it's a oh man, sorry you guys, the phone just got cut out. I apologize. I don't even know. Man, I don't even know if some of these videos gonna come through or not. Okay, here's the house that's gonna, it seems like I need to put a notes here. Hold on a second. I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna show you guys. But you guys know how to talk to seller. It's so important in this business. And if you guys don't know how to talk to seller, control the phone call, knowing what to say, what kind of question to ask, and how to negotiate with the seller to get them to drop price and get discount, to get them to drop the price, and basically create a deal with them. This is more like a church. And create a deal with them. Then click the link in the description. Purchase my King Kong Amazing Seller Script package deal. You get to be able to join my private Facebook group, where I actually go on there, helps you answer any questions you have. There's other member on there that will help you, you know, analyze your deals, any hiccups or any road bump or speed bump that you need. You know, we'll be able to help you out there. You can do a video, post your question. You can do an audio and put it on there. I'll be able to listen to it and then obviously answer your questions. But the script is actually exactly how I talk to seller, exactly how I take seller from the first phone call to get their commitment, and then to call back on the second phone call, make them the offer, and then lock their property up on the contract just by over the phone. I never seen the seller, the property, and if you haven't done it virtually before, then man, trust me. And you get to listen to my, you know, you get to listen to unlimited live seller calls that I'm going to send you over time. I'm going to continue sending them, you know, so there's no limit to that. And you're going to be able to see me, hear me talk to seller, you know, talk to seller, and exactly what's on that script is exactly how I talk to seller. And you're gonna see how I put that script into action and locking property up on the contract. So I'm not just giving you a script where I never tested, I never tried, I don't know if it works or not. No, not just me, but any one of our VA can do it. So I know that if they can do it, you can too, because they know nothing about real estate. So if they can do it, you can too. So I'm gonna show you this property really quick. I think it's like a church or something like that. But these are the kind of properties that when we go, that's what we're looking at. Let me see here. I think it's a church. Obviously, somebody's working on it. Obviously, they rip off the siding. So this is the kind of property when you drive, you want to look for these kind of properties. How's it going? So you guys can see here, so somebody's working on this. You guys can see that? All the siding has been ripped off, like right here. So, I mean, it looks like a church to me. All the siding has been ripped off. So these are the kind of properties that you want to look for when you're driving for dollars. So obviously, if this is a single family home, then I would have put a notes on it, take the property address down, go home, skip trace, find the seller's phone number, and then call them. So anyways, you guys, I think I'm gonna end it for today. So you guys take care and just keep going at it. Be persistent, be consistent, just keep going, and then you know, figure out a couple of marketing channels that you want to do, and then just keep on persisting, and just keep on doing it. And soon you will get a deal from it. Okay, take care, you guys. Bye.